Back. Well, not really back, but you know what I mean. I came back to ride my bike. About to go meet up with some friends and go on a ride before I have to leave tomorrow. So yeah, I was supposed to record some videos in advance to like put out like as I'm going, but I didn't get to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that all in like an hour of riding. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It feels good to be back on this bike. I missed it so much. I was having like withdrawals. I'm like, every day I'm just thinking, I'm like, dang, I really want to go back and ride my bike. This has been sitting in storage, just chilling, you know, in my garage, just chilling, doing nothing. I mean, my brother rides it here and there, so I don't have to like, you know, buy a new battery and stuff like that, but you know, that's not the same. I want to ride it myself. And it feels really good today. Today is like the only day like it's been sunny in like the past few weeks in this area. Because where I go to college at, it was really rainy and cloudy. So yeah, I don't take my bike out there with me, obviously. And so when I came back here, it was also rainy and cloudy. So yeah, today was like the only day it's like, you know, okay to ride. And it's better than okay, it's really nice. It's like 70 degrees or so with a nice little wind chill. And that's weird because it's like freaking almost the end of October and it's still warm. It's been like 3 months since I had this bike, and I never got to do like my 1 month review of it. So I guess I'll do that as I drive to my friend's place. And then once I, you know, pick up from there, I'll start off with a different topic and make that into a separate video. But yeah, so technically it's been 1 month since I've owned it, rode it and stuff like that, but it's been 3 months since I've owned it entirely. And I don't regret a thing. I love this bike so much. It has a lot more power than I remember. It's like, it feels like the front wheels is like floating, I swear. I don't remember it being like that. I don't know if I'm like riding wrong since I haven't rode in a while or what. It just feels like the front wheels is like floating, and it never used to feel like that ever. But yeah, I love this bike because it was so beginner friendly. I mean, I wasn't like a beginner, but this was my first 600cc motorcycle. I started off with a 250, jumped onto the 600, and it was just so easy and familiar to jump on this thing and not, you know, freaking pin it and, you know, run into something. I mean, I'm a very careful rider. I don't do anything dumb when I'm riding. I'm like probably one of the most careful sport bike riders there are out there. But just like hypothetically, like, I don't want to wish this on myself or anything, like, I come off the light and like I'm giving it too much gas where I drop the clutch by accident, and you know, the bike does a freaking, or the bike loops itself. This bike won't do that because this bike only gets up like around 8K RPMs for me at least. So if I, you know, make that mistake, God forbid, then I'm totally fine with that. You know, it won't like really do anything. It'll jerk me really hard, yeah, but it won't, you know, freaking loop the bike and, you know, crash my bike. God forbid. I mean, so far I'm like really loving it. No regrets, no buyer's remorse, nothing like that. I mean, the only remorse I have is the goddamn insurance, but that's a different story. By me being 18 and owning a 600cc, or 19 now, I just turned 19 a few weeks ago. By me being 19 owning a 600cc Super Sport, insurance is not the cheapest. Because coming from my 250, it was like maybe 30 to 40 bucks a month for full coverage, or premium full coverage, yeah, with Geico. And going up to here, it's almost $100. So yeah. And I was like insurance quote shopping for the longest time before I bought this bike, and other places wanted to charge me like $200, $300 a month. And I guess Geico's like, hey, you come be insured by us. We got you, buddy. And this is full coverage, and I only pay like almost $100 a month for full premium coverage, and it's amazing. I freaking love it. Now, it's also like a little bit higher because I am financing this bike. I wanted to finance it to build my credit, and obviously, you know, 19, I don't have any credit, so I wanted to build, you know, some credit. don't even know what my credit score is right now. It's probably really low since, you know, I never had anything in my name besides this motorcycle. I did it through Motor Lease, and it's really cheap. They're a great company. They have a few flaws. Not gonna lie, like everything has a few flaws, but I don't regret doing it through them. I will be paying this bike off early, just so, you know, I can have it in my possession a little bit sooner than, you know, what the payout, where the quote or the rate is. So probably gonna be selling it like once I pay it off. I'm probably gonna own it for a few months, mod it up, and then, you know, sell it for a little bit. Probably gonna sell it for like around 4 or 5K. Paid 57 for it, so, you know, just something like, you know, good down payment for a newer R6. I'm most likely gonna stay with R6. Obviously, I freaking love Yamaha. I won't jump up to a freaking. Thank you. I won't jump up to a liter bike, 1000cc liter bike. I don't see any point of that. Such a great bike. I freaking love it. People are looking at me. It's kind of weird. I'm doing hand gestures and everything. They probably think I'm talking to myself. I mean, there's a few things I don't like about this bike, but it's very minuscule things that really don't matter, like the freaking fuel light, and, like, you know, I'd rather have a fuel gauge to know, you know, if I'm gonna go out riding with my friends. I'll obviously fill up. I don't want to know how, you know, how far my fuel has gone down from when I started riding, from where, if I, you know, need to like go to the gas station or anything. Because I know when the fuel light comes on, I have like at least 40 to 50 miles to go, so I'm usually like never out of like a way of the freaking gas station. I usually stay around in my local area riding my motorcycle. But that's my only like really issue with this bike, and, you know, that's really the only issue with this bike that I can think of right now. I'll probably make another video about the things I hate and the things I love about this bike, but as you know, the review, 1 year review, it's some, you know, I just want to like touch on everything. Now, I haven't like really like, you know, pinned it and, you know, gunned it and see how fast it go, because I'm still too scared. Even though I've been riding this bike for a month entirely now, I'm too scared, and I just like, you know, driving it like this, you know. If I see like, you know, a fast car near me, I'll like mess with them and stuff, but like, you know, not go, you know, top speed or full speed or full throttle for that matter. I've never gotten this bike up to full throttle ever. It's kind of funny. But the power band is so weird. It's like there's nothing down low. Like I can pin in it right now, not going anywhere. That's why I love this bike. It's so noob friendly. Like anybody can jump on this bike and, you know, pin the throttle and, you know, not really go anywhere until, you know, they get up to like 8K or so, which is such a great thing about this bike. I got some work I want to do to this bike. Obviously, like I want to, you know, do my modifications to it. The only thing I put on it was the Akrapovic exhaust slip-on, not a full system. I don't want a full system. Those things are loud. Oh my goodness. But it sounds really good. I love the deep tone of it, the deep rasp. It's a really great exhaust. I'm glad it was worth every dollar I spent. Now, it's loud, but it's not too loud to where I need to ride with earplugs. Now, I'm talking louder than I usually do in my videos because, you know, the exhaust is loud, obviously. But it's not like unbearably loud to where, you know, people can hear you from miles away. I didn't want that. I just wanted something that sounded nice. I wanted something to remove the stock canister, you know, remove a little bit of weight. You know, I don't really care about weight savings, but, you know, more so the sound. Akrapovic exhaust sounded the best to me. As you know, I was doing my research before I purchased the exhaust. But you know, in buying that exhaust, I got a little bit of weight savings. Now, I don't know if I'm going to remove the mirrors on the bike. I kind of like the look with the mirrors. I know I'm going to do HIDs or the Angel Halos, whatever you want to call them, for the headlights. Probably going to change the fairings. Not going to change the color. Just going to get, you know, updated fairings. Not updated fairings, but cleaner fairings. Because it was a little scratched up from the dealership. So yeah, I think that's about it for this video. because I'm about to enter my friend's, neighborhood, and I don't want to show you guys where he lives for his privacy. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. Sorry that this video was short. I tried to touch on everything in the short time I had to ride to my friend's house. If you guys want me to elaborate a little bit more on this video, I will, if you guys request it. I just got to get more videos pumped out for the time I'm here, which is not very long. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace out.